Steve Jobs was one of the most respected entrepreneurs and inventors of his time. In 1976, he founded Apple together with his friend Steve Wozniak. They created their first computer, the Apple I, in the garage of Jobs' parents. This was followed by Apple II, which sold 2 million units worldwide, quickly making Steve Jobs famous and wealthy. Born in 1955 to two University of Wisconsin graduate students who gave him up for adoption. Jobs was smart but directionless, dropping out of college and experimenting with different pursuits before co-founding Apple with Steve Wozniak in 1976. Jobs left the company in 1985, launching Pixar Animation Studios, then returned to Apple more than a decade later. Jobs died in 2011 following a long battle with pancreatic cancer. Steve Jobs didn't become successful overnight. It took years of hard work, determination, and perseverance to build Apple into the company that it is today. When you take a step back from your MacBook and really think about all he accomplished, it's beyond remarkable. He changed the way we live. Here are some Steve Jobs' best inspiring quotes that will encourage you to live the life for your dreams. Being the richest man in the cemetery doesn't matter to me. Going to bed at night saying we have done something wonderful, that's what matters to me. Have the courage to follow your heart and intuition. They somehow already know what you truly want to become. Everything else is secondary. Sometimes when you innovate, you make mistakes. It is best to admit them quickly and get on with improving your other innovations. You can't connect the dots looking forward. You can only connect them looking backwards. So you have to trust that the dots will somehow connect in future. Simple can be harder than complex. You have to work hard to get your thinking clean to make it simple, but it's worth it in the end because once you get there, you can move mountains. Your time is limited, so don't waste it living someone else's life. Your work is going to fill a large part of your life, and the only way to be truly satisfied is to do what you believe is great work. And the only way to do great work is to love what you do. If you haven't found it yet, keep looking, don't settle. You can't connect the dots looking forward, you can only connect them looking backwards. So you have to trust that the dots will somehow connect in your future. You have to trust in something, your gut, destiny, life, karma, whatever. This approach has never let me down and it has made all the difference in my life. Death is very likely the single best invention of life. It is life's change agent. Remembering that you are going to die is the best way I know to avoid the trap of thinking you have something to lose. When I was 17, I read a quote that went something like, "If you live each day as if it was your last, someday you'll most certainly be right." It made an impression on me, and since then, for the past 33 years, I have looked in the mirror every morning and asked myself, if today were the last day of my life, what I am about to do today? And whenever the answer has been no for too many days in a row, I know I need to change something. Innovation distinguishes between a leader and a follower. You have to be burning with an idea or a problem or a wrong that you want to right. If you're not passionate enough from the start, you'll never stick it out. Don't let the noise of others' opinions drown out your own inner voice. Stay hungry, stay foolish. So how did you like the video? Please comment. Don't forget to share the video. Please subscribe Weekend channel.